Today we're going to be talking about lesson 13.4 on the area of composite figures. Now keep in mind that composite figures are figures that are made up of two or more shapes. So the best way to do this is honestly with these drawings is to split them up into recognizable figures. So for instance, I see that this top box makes a square. This is a 2 by 2 square, and 2 times 2 is 4. We can see that 4 squares make up the area of this small square. Then I see that the bottom figure is either a trapezoid, which sometimes we forget what the formula for a trapezoid can be, or I can split it up into a rectangle and a triangle. Now keep in mind that a rectangle is the length times the width. The width is 3. The length here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we know that 3 times 6 is 18. So this is made up of 18 square units. Now, for this triangle is the base times the height divided by 2. The height of this triangle is 6. It's the same as the rectangle. The base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. So I can now add my 4 areas of my 4 figures to get the total area of my composite figure. So 18 and 5 is 33, and 33 and 4 is 37. So my area is 37 units squared since it's area. Now on this next one, we can take a look at what figures we would see. This one's a little bit more complicated, and there's no right or wrong answer with how many figures you split it up into. So for instance, for myself, I would probably split this piece into a trapezoid. Then if I look here, I can cut a rectangle out of the center and end up with 2 more trapezoids. The formula of the trapezoid is a base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. The bases are the parallel sides. They're parallel to each other. So if I look here for my center rectangle, this is 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 by 8 is 24 units. For my large trapezoid on the left, I have a base of 2 and a base of 8. So I can start with 2 plus 8 times the height. Now the height meets the base at a right angle. So the height of this trapezoid is 3. So 2 plus 8 times 3 divided by 2. 10 times 3 is 30, and 30 divided by 2 is 15. So the area of the large trapezoid is 15. The small trapezoid here, I have a base of 4 and a base of 2. My height that meets the base at a right angle is also 2. So I have 4 plus 2 for my bases times my height of 2 divided by 2. 6 times 2 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. So this is 6 units. I can see that this one is also the same as the one across from it, so this is also 6 units. I then want to add my 4 figures together to get my area. 4 and 5 is 9. 9 and 12 is 21. 2, 2, and 1 is 5. So my area of this composite figure is 51 units squared. Now we look at these composite figures. So I like to start by thinking about, well, what do I have? Here on number 3, I have a rectangle and a triangle. So my rectangle, the area is base times height, plus the area of the triangle, which is base times height divided by 2. So my base and my height of my rectangle, or my length and my width, are 9 and 7. My base of my triangle is 9 and my height is 6. And I divide by 2. So 9 times 7 is 63. 9 and 6 is 54 divided by 2 is 27. And I can add 63 and 27 to end up with 90 meters squared for my answer. Now, when I look at number 4, I see a square in the center and I see 4 semicircles. What I know about semicircles is that 2 of them make up a whole circle. So remember that the area of the circle is pi times radius squared. But I have 2 full circles. So pi times radius squared plus pi times radius squared plus the area of my square. Now here you can see that it's marked the diameter as 2, and we know that all sides of a square are the same. So 2 by 2, or length times width, to get my area of the square. So now I can plug in my dimensions. My radius, if my diameter is 2, the radius is 1. And if we think about 1 squared, what is 1 times itself, or 1 times 1? Well, 1 times 1 is 1, and anything times 1 is going to stay the same. So 3.14 times 1 is 3.14. 2 times 2 is 4, so now we need to add these 6 terms together. And when we do that, make sure that we line up those decimals. 4 is a whole number, so the decimal goes to the right of the 4. And you can add these to get your final answer. So our answer would be 10.28 feet squared for the 4th problem.